an idea from the session was oftentimes I think merchants get solely focused on sales. And being a performance channel, I mean, it makes a lot of sense, but being so focused on sales, sometimes you miss other opportunities that could bring more sales, and as well as branding, informational opportunities with your customers, a lot of things that are out there that you can miss out on if you just get caught up solely into the sales cycle. So that was the kind of inspiration behind this event. First, a little background, just a quick introduction for me. My name is Djambazov. I'm currently in the OPM for Jones Soda, Keen Shoes. I also am the managing editor of Rev News, which has been around since '98. You should definitely read it if you don't. It's specifically focused on affiliate marketing as well as other niche kinds of marketing type. And with since being around since '98, it's seen a lot of change in the industry, a lot of content out there. And also Pop Shops, which is an affiliate data feed tool. In-house affiliate manager of the year and affiliate manager of the year back with Online Shoes. Lucky enough to get 2 nominations again this year, so very exciting. And a lot of what I'm going to talk about has to do with Jones, because Jones, being such a creative brand, is allowed to do some really cool things that maybe normal brands can't do. So let's talk about this. Opportunities affiliates can bring. You know, customer acquisition, again, everybody focuses on, but it's really easy to pigeonhole yourself just into, you know, that role with affiliates, right? By doing so, you're going to miss out opportunities in a variety of ways that affiliates can help you grow and your brand grow online. So let's talk about those opportunities. The first one, product expansion opportunities. Again, you know, tunnel vision. It's easy to not see what's going on around you because you're so, you know, into driving sales. And you miss those opportunities that are out there. And let me talk about a specific scenario that happened with Online Shoes when I was their affiliate manager. Niche affiliate site informs, you know, the merchant of an opportunity because you got to remember, affiliates have got a certain set of audience that you may not have access to. So they informed the merchant, in this case Online Shoes, of an opportunity for a product segment that their customers would be very, very interested in. The merchant might miss that opportunity again because they're just solely focusing on their core products, the ones that they already know they've got for sale. Maybe not, you know, immediately looking to expand certain things. In the Online Shoes situation, Online Shoes was asked by a specific affiliate to bring on the brand Nursemates. Nursemates is, you know, from a manufacturer. Online Shoes, again, is a retail merchant online, dozens of brands that they have. So this particular affiliate asked to bring on Nursemates specifically because they had an audience that was focused on comfort shoes. Nursing requires a lot of standing. Comfort's a big issue there. They asked specifically, hey, you got all these other comfort shoes on there. Why not Nursemates? Now, it turned out that the merchandising team had thought about bringing on Nursemates several times, had pitched them, but never really closed the deal. This incentive wasn't fully there, but had already thought about it, but never quite closed the gap. Now, based on this particular affiliate's request, the brand acquisition team decided to go ahead and fulfill with Nursemates, bring Nursemates on board with Online Shoes. Now, what's interesting to me is the result. The result was that Nursemates became the second best-selling brand in the occupational category, and that's comfort shoes, that Online Shoes had. It's a brand that we would have not brought on, or would have brought on maybe several years later, if that affiliate hadn't asked us. And suddenly we've got the second best-selling brand in a vertical category. And it's a kind of vertical niche where the customer closes very quickly. You're fulfilling a real need for them. They need the comfort. They're in nursing. They're standing 18 hours a day. And so the fact that the affiliate brought this to our attention is something that we would never picked up on in the first place. Again, you've got to remember that the affiliates, oftentimes in their niche, have access to customers that you may not have access to who are making certain requests and demands. We'll see how that plays out later as well. But that knowledge, especially if they're willing to share it with you and you've cultivated that kind of communication with affiliates, can be invaluable long term. And Nursemates is still an Online Shoes brand to this day. So it's been, I think, 4 years now. And again, a really easy example of the kind of success an affiliate can bring outside of just, you know, capital. Technical insights and solutions. You've got to remember, affiliates are far more conversion-oriented than you are as a merchant. And the reason why is because they don't get paid unless a conversion happens. So they'll oftentimes, good affiliates, I've had actually lots of affiliates over time, come to me with, hey, could you guys fix this particular section of your website? Because in my testing, my audience is losing, the conversion funnel right here. And that kind of information is very helpful because, again, as a merchant, you may be more thinking about a branding conversion funnel than an acquisition conversion funnel. So let me talk about a different technical one, which was the coupon box. And I call this once upon a coupon box. Again, another real example. Coupons can be very effective, and coupon affiliates can be valuable partners to everybody. However, placing a coupon box often leads to shopping cart abandonment because why? People go off and look for a coupon. Maybe they don't find one that they're interested in specifically for what they want to buy. Or maybe the one that they find is expired. Either way, it leads them out of the shopping funnel, and sometimes they don't convert. So it's sometimes a dilemma the merchants face about the value add of a coupon partner. Let me give you a scenario. Affiliate suggests a technical solution to take advantage of offering coupons while keeping customers in the purchasing funnel. So the solution they offered still keeps customers in the funnel and allows them to take advantage of coupons at the same time. Specific example, again, happened in online shoes. Real-world example. So if you can follow this equation a little bit, step one, obscure the coupon box to all affiliate traffic. Seems a little counterintuitive, right? If you go into a shopping cart, customers see the coupon box, you expect to see the coupon box there. But in this case, the affiliate recommended that the coupon box be obscured to all affiliate traffic. So in this case, if the traffic was coming for, and I used link synergy, link share in this example, then the coupon box wouldn't show. So in the step two of the process was create a link-only coupon that displays clearly for the customer upon clicking through from the affiliate site what the offer is that they're receiving. So in other words, when they came to online shoes, there was messaging on every page saying, hey, you came from this coupon that you clicked on. This is the offer you qualified for, and these are the products that qualify for this offer. So if the shopper clicks on the affiliate link, then the displays clear information, you receive 10% off all sale items. And that messaging follows them through the whole experience, all the way through checkout, with the coupon box never being displayed. They know what they're getting for the offer. The affiliate gets the proper commission, and they don't go off of the shopping cart looking for other coupons. What's key to that is, let's say 10% was the best coupon offer you had out there. If they start looking for other offers, they find 10% is the best, and then they click on the second coupon affiliate to complete the transaction. So second coupon affiliate gets the cookie instead of the first referrer. The reason you should care about that as a merchant is you should care where your original customers are coming from. So again, a link-only coupon works really well. And for online shoes, real-world situation, it decreased shopping cart abandonment and increased conversion of up to 2%. It was 2% in the affiliate channel and actually affected shopping cart funnel conversion elsewhere when there was crossover between search and other marketing channels other than the affiliate channel. One note, though, obscuring the coupon box may not be right for everybody, especially for catalogers. Catalogers, there's a lot of issues and there's a lot of technical know-how that needs to happen in obscuring the coupon box. So that may be a factor. But the idea was that it was right for that particular merchant. Online shoes had the technical know-how. It increased conversion in a funnel, made shopping cart abandonment less, and again, it was a direct feedback from a specific affiliate. Establish niche audience connections. Okay? Again, this comes back to the affiliate having certain audiences that you don't have. This particular case was with Jones Soda and our campaign cola. Again, merchants are so focused on restrictions around events and timelines in their own marketing channel that they sometimes leave out certain diehard fans. In this particular scenario, a niche affiliate came to us and said, hey, based on this flood of email that the affiliate was getting at the time, you should fulfill this request because you're going to make more sales. So at the time, Jones Soda had come out with Campaign Cola, and Campaign Cola featured Barack Obama, John McCain, and Hillary Clinton on the bottles, like you see there. What was missing was Ron Paul. And you have lots of diehard Ron Paul fans. And this particular affiliate was getting flooded with emails, and they actually ended up referring them to us. In total was 500 email requests for Ron Paul on a bottle next to Obama, McCain, and Hillary. So Jones Soda does bottles on demand. Wasn't a very difficult request to fulfill as far as merchandising for us. We went ahead and did it, and the result I just love. I think it's super fascinating. Ron Paul was added to the mix in the Jones Soda campaign cola, and although he started the campaign 3 weeks late, his campaign, right, because we were showing how many people had bought the bottles to kind of incentivize people to see, which of their candidates was leading. Although he came 3 weeks late to the campaign, he was the #2 best-selling next to Obama. So he outsold McCain, outsold Hillary, and came darn close to outselling Obama. We would have never put him on there because at the time we had, again, finished with campaign cola, Ron Paul was already officially out of the race. But his fans were so insistent and so passionate about him, and we could fulfill their need, that instantly became an easy play for us and a good campaign hit. It's what's nice to have a really good loyal following in a product. Affiliates can help maintain a clean channel. I think this is hard for a lot of merchants, and especially for a lot of OPMs, right? Is maintaining the cleanliness and the trust of your channel. Excuse me. And the reason that's hard, it's obvious that's hard as well, is because currently, and at the same time as here, is an ethics and affiliate marketing session, and ethics is such a big issue here. So the dilemma is affiliate managers must police ever-changing tactics of affiliates, right? Now, whatever your stance is on the tactics in your affiliate channel, you police trademark bidding, you police affiliates having incorrect coupons or completely wrong coupons that they've made up. You police a lot of things that happen in your channel. You want to make sure that your brand is represented correctly in all these affiliate sites. So again, another scenario. If an affiliate manager is willing to listen and act, because that's important, right? Affiliates will tell you lots of things, but if they notice that you, the merchant, or you, the affiliate manager, won't act on the information they're telling you, that pipeline stops. Professional affiliates will often serve as a sort of neighborhood watch, quote unquote, program for their particular channel. So a specific example. Again, at Online Shoes and at Bag Borrow or Steal, Online Shoes, again, being a shoe merchant, Bag Borrow or Steal being like the Netflix for handbags. I inherited both of those programs as an OPM. And before I inherited them, they were open to anybody who wanted to come in. So both programs had literally over 8,000 affiliates, right? If you know the ratios, about less than 15% of those were active, right? So you have a lot of non-active affiliates, and then you have a lot of affiliates you don't know what the relationship is with them. So in both instances, I went through a little bit of a cleaning process. One, making sure the trademarks weren't bid on, making sure that the kind of things that the affiliate, that the merchant cared about weren't happening, or things that were against their terms and conditions weren't happening, and did some cleaning. In both instances, impressions were high before we did the cleaning, while click-throughs and conversions were really low. Both programs needed the cleaning, and we went ahead and did them, but with assistance of affiliates. And this is how affiliates helped. One, affiliates helped with research. ABestWeb, affiliatefairplay.com. There's a lot of forums out there. AffSpot right now is a new one that just came out, where you can go to guidance about what best practices are. PMA is coming out as well. Best practices in terms of what you should and should allow in your program, and maybe even some insight into the kind of tactics you should be watching for, right? Because you as an affiliate manager are not always aware, neither is your merchant. B, utilized search affiliates specifically and network partners, because your networks, whether it be ShareSale, LinkShare, whoever, should help you out with this, to spot trademark poachers, right? So if you don't allow trademark bidding, and this is only for merchants who don't allow trademark bidding, some do, there's a police element involved. Your affiliate partners in your search program and your network partners will help out with that. And C, responded to affiliate concerns when unauthorized spam email was received. And what I mean by that is twice an affiliate got a spam email from another affiliate with an offer that was not relevant to the particular merchant. And if you have a brand that specifically is worried about spam, is specifically worried about the way they're perceived in channel, it's really important to know that kind of thing. So again, 3 examples of how they helped out. The result was, cases CTR and conversion rate in affiliate program improved significantly. What I like to call out is a bag, borrow, steal case because it's recent. Program in March 2008, the cleaning was completed. The program saw click-through rate increase by 31% overall. Sales increased by 28% with 700,000 less impressions. That's a much cleaner traffic that's coming through. That's what you want, clean traffic. I mean, to me, that's the key for the affiliate channel. You want clean, high-converting traffic. Such a success to me is a clear indication of how cleaning, and a program and making sure that the traffic that you're being brought is relevant, that the clicks you're being brought is relevant, can help your program. And again, all those things couldn't have been accomplished without the affiliate input in all those steps. Evolve online success into offline opportunity. This one is one that I just love because it happened this year in 2008. Case of the lolcats. So Jones Soda situation again. Does everybody know who lolcats are? Anybody? I Can't Has Cheeseburger, funny cat photos. People submit their photos and type funny sayings over the photos and then email them to each other. If you go look at their traffic, they're one of the largest niche communities online. So the dilemma is, again, that merchants often feel affiliate programs do not translate into real-world success online. I mean, how many times do you hear real-world success from any kind of offline play, online play, much less in the affiliate program? So the scenario, an affiliate-based social media campaign provides retail opportunity solidified by community response. So in this case, we did lolcat labels for Jones Soda. So real-world example, Jones Soda launched a social media-based campaign with I Can't Has Cheeseburger. The campaign was essentially, we did a contest. The contest originally was for one of the contestants to be on a national label. The response was great, and we'll get into that response, but the participation was more important because it was an affiliate program tied into a social media campaign. So everybody at that site was so passionate about it that it caused this kind of viral fervor through May and June for us. So it drove record online sales for Jones Soda through May and June. And then afterwards, upon seeing the community response, Jones Soda decided to create lolcat labels. So if you see some of these, it says like, the one on top left says, "Good boy, I'm so proud of you, now get a real mouse," because he's got a little fake mouse, right? Really targeted to a specific audience. The result was so successful that Jones Soda was able to capitalize on offline by bringing it to Target, lolcats on Target. I want you to think about that for a second. Funny cat photos on a niche soda in a big brand retailer, right? The program was so successful, it ended up on Target and Panera Breads. It went really well for Jones. And back to the interaction, I want to talk about the interaction piece too. We had, during that time of the contest itself, and this is how we knew we were onto something aside from the sales, we had 70,000 submissions during that time of people submitting stuff to Jones. So the key is to treat your affiliates like part of your marketing team and let them help you discover opportunities that you might otherwise miss because, again, you're just so focused on sales. It feels like I blew through that really brief, but there might be a lot of questions, especially because some of these brands are pretty niche in terms of the way they're targeting things. So if you have questions, now's the time. Sure. So in a bag borrow situation, bag borrow is a lead gen situation, right? So the customer is signing up for a subscription, and the sale is based on subscription. So it was being tracked through link share at the time, And again, with all those affiliates that were in there, there was many that were doing unauthorized email. And in a lead gen situation, unauthorized email could get, BagBarrel was getting spam complaints from other affiliates directly. Consumers were talking about seeing offers that they were calling up the customer service department in BagBarrel that they didn't get. And they weren't actually active at the time. So what we did was we went first through affiliate fair play and did a comprehensive look at all the affiliates in the channel, right? Look at the tactics that were involved, they may have used at the time. And then also looked at, was affiliate driving a lot of impressions and a lot of clicks, but nothing else was going on? You know, usually you want to go talk to them as an affiliate manager, you'd reach out, but the site doesn't exist, or their contact information doesn't exist, or they're no longer active in the program. And so we went through and kind of culled the program. So we went from 8,000 down to, I think, 2,000 active at the time. And again, that process took 3 months, from January through March. And at the end of that, we saw that better conversion, both in terms of clicks and sales than we had previously. Again, with so much less traffic, which to me is a clear indication, especially in a lead gen situation where everybody's just kind of tempted to blast out everywhere, that the traffic we were getting was really interested in handbags and fashion, which is your niche audience, right? For BagBarrel, you know, moms who want to be at an event or an interview and need a handbag for a certain time, or fashionistas who always want to have the latest handbag when they hang out with their friends. So that's how the cleaning process took place, and it was with the cooperation of Affiliate Fair Play and LinkShare that we managed to do that. But we wouldn't have, you know, initially thought about it, or BagBarrel wouldn't have initially thought about it without those kind of key indicators that caused the trigger in the first place. I think oftentimes people, merchants don't think about cleaning the programs because cleaning doesn't necessarily, you know, indicate that sales, right? You don't necessarily equate the two. And it's the real reason important to clean, by the way, is because you don't want to lose your original refer, right? You want to know which affiliate brought you that new customer. It's an acquisition channel. And cleaning is important for that because if a spammer who's not bringing you relative traffic is stealing that cookie from an affiliate who is, then you've lost your original refer, which I think is really important. And again, a lot of merchants just don't think about it because they're solely focused on the one aspect. Did that answer?
I just kind of more looking for some suggestions on how to, I'm an affiliate, by the way, and how to approach a merchant. If you're doing real well, you've got lots of traffic and not happy with your commissions and want to work out some kind of better deal, you know, approaching merchants directly that are in networks, that kind of thing. It seems very difficult.
It can be very difficult. Well, I think the one thing is that oftentimes that communication starts off with, you know, solely about, the affiliate manager thinks that you're solely going to come and ask about, you know, what the commission structure is, or it's a technical question that has to do with a customer service aspect. And there's the old saying that no one has a good day in customer service. Affiliate managers, you know, essentially kind of fulfill that role in a lot of ways. Where the key is approaching them from a partnership aspect and talking about, you know, this is, as an affiliate, this is the audience I'm servicing. This is how that audience is relevant to you specifically. And this is the kind of products that you have. If it's not all of their products, maybe it's an overstock.com, it's only a niche set of products that you have. These are specifically the products that you have that my audience is keen on, and how can I interact with you to make sure that those, you know, to improve conversion. And here's some of my suggestions, right? Maybe you have like an event that you do as an affiliate that the merchant doesn't know about, right? Like you have a certain marketing calendar. Merchants are always thinking about their marketing calendar. As an OPM, I'm always thinking, hey, what are the affiliates' marketing calendars? Because again, they may have localized events I don't know about that I can participate in. By participating in those events, again, it gives me extra opportunity to create excitement in the consumers that are participating on those sites. So maybe it's a marketing event, but it's something that you're bringing to them that's discussing. If it's technical, have a very specific breakdown technically. With the coupon box situation, the affiliate who came to us with the solution already came to us with a step-by-step of how they would implement the solution. Now, that step-by-step wasn't 100% right with the way our back-end worked at the time in online shoes, but that step-by-step was close enough that our engineers looked at it and went, hey, that makes perfect sense. Why aren't we doing this already? And we're able to implement it. So those are the two ways I would approach it, because cultivating that partnership, ultimately, the merchant then also has the incentive to come back and say, hey, so-and-so particular affiliate helped us out. How can we help them drive more sales as well? Because it becomes a co-partnership that way.
Great, thanks, I appreciate that.
How do you draw the affiliates in and get them to give you ideas and stuff like that? I ask my affiliates a lot for ideas, and I either get no answers or I get, an answer from over in left field. That has nothing to do with what I asked.
Well, sometimes it's about participation in the various forums. I participate very heavily in all the forums, and that leads to discussion. And sometimes by solving problems for affiliates, they're not necessarily your problems. Like in those discussions, you kind of build a knowledge base for them. They're like, oh, that affiliate manager not only gets it, right, by helping me solve this other problem, but they're willing to talk and listen to me as an affiliate. Because again, affiliates often have that impression that managers are not. So that's one. Number two is putting out implementation newsletters and emails. They're not just about sales. So talking about ways that your brand interacts with certain niches and calling out those niches and saying, let's say it's weddings, or let's say it's bands, or skateboarding, whatever that niche is, talking about how your brand fits in those niches, and then talking about implementation ways to affiliates instead of just talking about, well, this is our current sale, this is our current coupon. Because affiliates get 1 billion, this is our current sale and current coupon emails as the headers. They don't get how to sell us better to a wedding audience emails. I guarantee you that they'll notice that email because it's not, of the 1 billion, I've got a sale this week. This is my 5th sale this month, kind of emails that people get into cycles of. So those are 2 ways I found that have been very, very helpful. And oftentimes, responsiveness in terms of approving an affiliate, and then talking about in that approval letter, calling out some of those things immediately that have less to do about creative and less to do about coupons and more to do about how customers build affinity with your brand. Tying that right away, again, lets the affiliate know that this manager's active. Because, they look at your banners, they look at if your text links are broken, they look at when the last time you had a promotion. If your stuff is not being updated, they're going to think, again, this manager's not active. If they're not active, how are they going to make sure that I get my commission? Are they going to act as an advocate on my behalf with the networks? Are they going to help problem solve? Are they going to answer questions? Are they going to be a partner? Because all those things are about partnerships. Instead of just launching the program, leaving the doors open, and never updating the creative. So it's those 3 things to me are extremely key. The more communication that way, the better. And again, sometimes they won't respond, and that's okay. Because I'm not advocating at all badgering an affiliate if they don't want to open that door. But as soon as they do open that door to communication, it's really worthwhile. Other questions? Well, I think it can be too much communication. One of the ways is, certain affiliates have got preferences, right? Like you do as an affiliate manager. Is that preference a phone call? Is that preference an email, right? They may have stated so on their site. Like certain affiliates I know actually state, hey, if you want to contact me on this promotion, contact me by email. Don't call me. So if you're not using a preferred method, there might be too much communication there. The other way to have too much communication in a situation is sometimes, again, affiliates are really passionate about something. So let's use that coupon box example, right? If that coupon box example technically couldn't be implemented by online shoes for some reason, let's say it didn't work out, or whatever the technical suggestion is, isn't practical for the merchant or isn't good for their business plans for the merchant, affiliates who's done the research sometimes gets very passionate about that. You just not doing it is but then following up on other things, is problematic because then the affiliate keeps coming back and saying, hey, why didn't you do this? And the communication starts going south that way. So make sure that you're closing the loop and saying, if we're not doing something that we promised on, that we're, this is the why, but you're not leading them on saying, oh, maybe we'll do it, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, or whatever. And they keep having to try to come back and contact you, and that communication never resolves anything because it's not something you as a merchant ever plan to do, either because of business reasons or because of technical hurdles. Sometimes you're afraid to say no to something, but if you are going to say no, at least give them a full reason of the why and close that loop. Because again, otherwise you kind of have this string on kind of situation. Anybody else? Looks like it then. Again, the PowerPoint's going to be available on SlideShare and through the Affiliate Summit. So if you've got other questions directly, feel free to email. And thank you.